In this video, we will be solving this advanced practice regarding this lesson's special products. And this will be the third set of questions. Okay, let's start with this first one. If 2 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power of 2 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power of 4 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power of 8 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power of 16 plus 1 is equal to 2 raised to the power of a plus b, we will find the value of a and b. Okay, in here, we will not be using distributive property to find the value of a and b. Instead, we will be using special product identity, specifically difference of squares. So, a plus b times a minus b. Take a look at this given. Yes, we have same numbers, but we only have addition as the operation. To use this special product identity or to use this difference of squares, we imagine or we think we will multiply this expression by 2 minus 1. Take note, 2 minus 1, this is equal to 1. And 1 times any number, the answer is that number. So 1 times this expression, then we will just get the same expression. So we now have 2 minus 1 times 2 plus 1. We can now use difference of squares. So 2 minus 1 times 2 plus 1, then this is equal to 2 squared minus 1. 2 squared minus 1, multiply this by 2 squared plus 1. So this is also difference of squares. So this is 2 raised to the power of 4 minus 1. Okay, this expression times 2 raised to the power of 4 plus 1, then we will get here 2 raised to the power of 8 minus 1. Multiply this expression by 2 raised to the power of 8 plus 1, then this is 2 raised to the power of 16 minus 1. And finally, this expression times 2 raised to the power of 16 plus 1, then we will get here 2 raised to the power of 32 minus 1. And this expression is equal to 2 raised to the power of a plus b. So it means the value of a is 32. So a is 32. The value of b is negative 1. Okay, how about if, let's say the given is 3 plus 1 times 3 squared plus 1, and so on. Okay, yes, we will do the same thing. So this is times 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1 times 3 plus 1, then we will get here 3 squared minus 1, and then if we will multiply this 3 squared minus 1 times 3 squared plus 1, then we have here 3 raised to the power of 4 minus 1. Okay, the result here must be multiplied by 1/2. Because take note, 3 minus 1, this is equal to 2. If we will multiply 2 by this expression, we will not get the same expression. So the result here must be multiplied by 1/2. Okay, moving on to our second question or problem. According to this, we will let x be equal to 1 plus square root of 3 over 1 minus square root of 3. We will find the value of x squared plus 4x plus 2 times x squared plus 4x minus 5. Okay, we will not be using here also distributive property, or we will not directly substitute the value of x in this expression. If you're going to take a look at this value of x, 1 plus square root of 3 plus 1 minus square root of 3, this looks weird or strange or not common. What we can do here is we have to rationalize first the denominator. So this is then times 1 plus the square root of 3. The numerator will now become 1 plus square root of 3 raised to the power of 2. So for the denominator, this is difference of squares. So this means it will be equal to 1 minus 3. For the numerator, we have 1 plus 2 square root of 3 plus 3. If we will simplify further, then this is then equal to 4 plus 2 square root of 3. And denominator is negative 2. 4 divided by negative 2 is negative 2. 2 divided by negative 2 is negative 1. So minus 1 or just minus square root of 3. So this is x is equal to negative 2 minus square root of 3. So if the value of x is rational number plus or minus irrational number, we will find this quadratic expression or this quadratic expression. So how are we going to do that? We will use transposition. So we will transpose or we will move this negative 2 on the left side. So now we have x plus 2 is equal to negative square root of 3. And then we will be squaring these numbers. Because take note, we're looking for quadratic expression. So this is then x squared plus 4x plus 4. And this is equal to, we have here, 3. So x squared plus 4x is equal to 3 minus 4. That's going to be equal to negative 1. So x squared plus 4x is negative 1. So x squared plus 4x plus 2. So it means this is negative 1 plus 2. X squared plus 4x. So this is negative 1. And this is minus 5. So we have here 1 times negative 1 minus 5. So this is negative 1 minus 5. So it means the value of this expression is negative 6.